is for Brandon.
What have you liked out of the kind of the offense's progression here? The first week of camp, did you guys get picked up to speed?
I like the grind that everybody has. Everybody came with their mindset on working from this off season, getting ready for camp, and I just love the energy and everything that's going on with our offense right now.
Been at this a long time. Does it ever get old to you at all, or does it? I saw you tweet that I think it was the day before. It felt like you were pretty excited to start another training camp.
Oh yeah, it's like I was telling the young guys, it's like the first day of school for me forever. So this is like my 12th camp. So, just getting ready the day before, make sure you get enough rest, stay hydrated the whole nine. And then my son, he's 12, and so he's kind of staying on me. It was like you can't get showed up, old man, and stuff like that. So, I got not only the young guys on this team, but I got my son pushing me as well.
Okay.
What are some, improvements that you've noticed from being Jimmy G's teammate in New England, kind of around him when he was a younger player, and now he's kind of evolved to a starter? What are some things that you've noticed in growth for him?
I mean, it's like any young player's growth, they're kind of stepping into that vet play role. And that's what Jimmy's been doing. He's been doing a great job, and he's came back and he hasn't missed a beat.
Your reputation, your whole career has been a good teammate, but I'm curious, when you're competing with Zeke and coaching but still playing and helping him, how's that dynamic work?
It's the same. It's keeping me sharp at the same time, because it might be some things he come with a question with that by nature, I don't even think about. Sometimes it's just reaction. And it kind of keeps me sharp on top of everything as well. So I appreciate Z, Britt, Sincere, Amir, everybody, because the questions is not only for them, they're also for me, just to make sure I stay on top of everything as well.
Brian, I know you're focused on offense, but there's been some competitive periods where the defense has been kind of doing its thing. And I know in the whole scheme of things, that's great for the Raiders and your team. Are you noticing that side of the ball kind of growing up a little bit?
Oh yeah, I mean, like you said, it's being competitive out there, and we're also a team. So anything that they do competitive wise against us or for us, I'm all for it. We're all a team at the end of the day, and we want to see each other exceed.
Well, you mentioned you've been around for a while. You've seen the position kind of change in the eyes of the league. Obviously, the running backs are a big focus right now. What has just been your kind of read on the emotion a lot of running backs have showed about their value?
I mean, we play this game, we go and put our life on the line a lot of the time. And as one of my old former coaches would say, when you carry that ball, you carry the fortune of the entire team, the entire organization on your back. And so we carry the brunt of that burden every time we go out there. And, guys, we do a lot. It's not just me. It's not just one or two backs. And when you look at the whole spectrum of things, running backs do a lot of stuff. We block, we catch, we run. We do a lot. So that's neither here nor there. I'm here to play football. I'm a special teamer at the end of the day. And I love to see the position get what they deserve. And, just go out there and have fun, play football.
I know it's the other side of the ball, but what does Marcus Spears bring to the mix?
A vet leadership. Someone who's been there, done that, can help the young guys, point them in the right direction and stuff like that. Kind of the same role I'm stepping into these days. Kind of like the elderman of the group, and kind of just be there to help out, and when your number's called, get out there and play.
As a guy who cares about special teams, it seems like the kickoff is almost being phased out in the minds of the NFL. They want to get rid of it. What do you think of some of the changes that are here and could potentially come?
We're just going to do business as business being done. I came into the league back when you could have a 10-yard run and start. So I've been a part of every change so far. So we'll see how this goes, because we haven't done it in a game setting just yet.
Seems like you're hearing it from all angles about being so experienced in this league. We didn't even know about your son, but we had a beer in here a few days ago, said you're in your 8,000th year or something like that. What's it like when these guys are giving you grief? Do you just take it, or you bite back?
I just take it most of the time. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, when I came into the league, and they laugh at me when I say these names, but my first spring practice, Chad Ochocinco was there, Deion Branch was there, and I got a few rookies who was looking at me like, who are those guys? So, I've been around a long time, but I caught a lot of those guys towards the end of their career, and they played a long time. So, it's kind of almost refreshing to be like, yeah, I've been in here this long and I've got to see a lot of great players play this game and got to watch them like actually get out there and play and walk away from this game. And I keep in contact with a few of them. So, you know, it's a few jabs here and there, a couple low blows, and it's just like, all right, you know, you got that. But my favorite one to this day was B was in the league when Jesus created the game of football. And that, that's been my favorite one so far. But the jokes, they get outrageous more and more.
Who told you that? Who was that?
Was that Trey? That was either Trey or Britton Brown.
What is the key to sticking around this long? What's the key to sticking around this long?
Taking care of your body, learning. I had a great vet, Vince Wilfork, tell me you can never make the club while in the tub. As we were both in the hot tub, so that was kind of funny. But you know, he told me that, and just kind of watching how those guys took care of their body, how serious they was about what was going in their body and what they put out at practice and stuff like that. And that kind of just stuck with me way back in 2012, and to this day, I'm just the same. Like, cause we sit in meetings a lot, especially during camp. I'll be that guy that just go stand in the back of the room and break out a foam roller or just start stretching against the wall, stuff like that. But that's because that's what I've been seeing vets do since I've been in the league.
Right, you guys are good?